Welcome back, and this is going to be a shoe review of the Paolo Scafora 583 split toe. It is on the pricier side of my shoe collection, and certainly something that I spent a lot of time thinking about getting. It is a fine pair of shoes. September is Cancer Awareness Month, and I always support this in many different ways, one of which is supporting the Light the Night Walk for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It's a great charity, and I will match up to $500, 10% of all donations that are made. If you're looking for a free way to be able to support cancer awareness, use these colors for your shoelaces. It's an interesting way. Hey, before we get started, I just wanted to point out that I've organized all my videos into playlists on my channel. So if you're looking for more videos around a specific topic, especially topics like this with general shoe knowledge, you can find all of the videos in one place so that you're able to easily access everything that's out there. Thanks much. Welcome back, and this is Wisconsin Shoe Guy. This is a shoe review of these Paolo Scafora 583s. Now, these are a pricey shoe, and they're pricey for a couple of reasons, which I'll get into. And I want to make sure that we're upfront about that. So if you missed the price at the beginning of the episode, you might want to go back and check it out. I won't talk about it, but suffice it to say that these are not your average gentleman's shoe. Now, when you look at the hand stitching that's on this shoe, there's hand stitching in a number of areas. This split toe pattern is entirely hand stitched, and then this welt line here, which is a Goiser welt, is also hand stitched. This is a hand welted, hand lasted shoe, so all of that is done by hand, and my understanding is that they also sew the soles on by hand as well with these. So Paolo Scafora, who's best known for making a lot of the high name brand Italian shoes he's definitely doesn't have his name on, opened up his own brand a few years ago to try to build it up throughout the industry, and has made some just fantastic shoes. This is my second pair. It comes with lasted shoe trees, which are designed just for the shoe. You can see that they are hollow, and this is also made of a almost like a balsa wood. It's very, very light and unfinished, providing some really interesting character as well. You can see that it's got the really high pull on it, which is nice as well. Part of Paolo Scafora and many of the Italian brands is that they do this handwriting inside the shoe, and this is, you can tell that this was an actual special makeup for the Noble shoe out of Stockholm, which is a dealer that I have a great relationship with. Costas is the owner there, and just does fabulous work. This is, as I said before, this is Positano calf. You can see I've worn them a few times. They really have some really beautiful coloration going throughout the shoe. You can also see that fine detail here on the welt, just really fantastically done. And of course, Paolo Scafora is also known for these very intricate soles. Not only do they do fantastic sole work, but then they have that beautiful print on there as well. This is a great fiddleback waist, and even here on the heel, you can see that they've got a superfluous number of nails and a very large rubber heel as well. So some nice detail work there. Looking on the inside of the shoe, you can see the lining has a suede heel, and then on the going all the way around, just leather. Now this is vegetable tanned leather, and it is very, very soft on the highest order. Okay, so this could actually be full grain leather. It feels so good. And then a leather sole in front of a very short sock liner, which is written as well. As you look at the sole stitch density, give it a second here. There you go. You can see that that is also very, very good. Much denser than the Geusser Welt. And just an overall nice. I want to point out on this the hand welted Norwegian stitch, which is the apron and the toe. This is a very different pattern. Doesn't look like your standard shoes, and relatively unique to this as well. So something I'm excited about. It's definitely a nice addition to the family, as it were. And this is very round versus oval, or any kind of rectangle. And then of course this is pretty long. So I would call this more of like an Algonquin toe. And this is not reversed. This is on top, which is also a nice feature. So overall, these are really nice. I talked before about the tree. Here's the tree out. This is, you can see it. It's got some nice intricate work here, making it very, very light. And as I said, it feels like balsa. I'm sure it's limewood, like many of my other trees, but I can't have absolute certainty on that because it is so light. It feels considerably lighter than, say, like a Crockett & Jones tree. So very happy with it, and very happy with the shoes. Now the shoes come with a couple pairs of lacing, round laces and flat laces. I have the flat laces in, and they fit fairly well. There is a little bit of looseness here. This part of the shoe is actually quite large down at the toe, but the rest of the shoe really conforms to my foot quite nicely, with no slip at all. As we continue around the shoe, I want to point out this detail here, which is this rows of stitching. You can see there's an actual piece of material that's added on here. So this piece here is actually a different piece of leather than down here. And they've got a double row of stitch, but that double row is not close together. It's very intricately and intentionally sewn. The stitch density here is actually higher than it is here. Small details like that are what you get when you're looking at the 1,000+ range in shoes. There's just nothing done by accident. There's nothing where there's additional tension. Everything is just, well, for lack of a better word, perfect. They do a nice job, and Paolo Scafora has never disappointed. And again, the soles, the trees, the design, the heel, even this little part here on the heel where it's beveled in, just absolute attention to detail. So this is Wisconsin Shoe Guy. That is my worth the price review. Now, when you're talking about worth the price for shoes at this level, it is not something where I would say, is it an economical price? Is it worth spending $1,000 plus on a pair of shoes? My question to you would be, does the workmanship and craftsmanship on the shoe fit with the price? And for these, it absolutely does. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and I'm out. Thanks.